Thor. God of Thunder. Odin's son. Point Break.
No hard feelings, Point Break. You got a mean swing.
Lebowski.
Drifting left. One side there, Lebowski.
And as he would probably call himself, the strongest Avenger.
Strongest Avenger.
Access denied.
Strongest Avenger.
Access denied.
Damn you, Stark.
Voice activation required.
Banner.
Welcome, strongest Avenger.
Oh, what?
And he probably is. It just depends, like, what strength we're, like, really talking about. But you get the point. The other main thing about Thor is that his main character arc depends on loss. He has lost everything. He lost his throne. He lost his worthiness. He lost his mother. He lost his brother Loki. He lost the love of his life, Jane. And then he lost his brother Loki. He lost his father Odin. He lost Mjolnir. He lost his people. He lost his home. And he lost his brother Loki. He lost his fight to Thanos. He lost his mental health and responsibility. And now, he has to lose weight. So, you know, good for him.
He went from dead bod to good bod.
But no, he's probably going to lose a few more things this movie, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. But because of all that loss, he has to redeem himself. And he already has. He redeemed himself from his worthiness and his throne. Actually, he didn't take the throne. He let Valkyrie do that. But you get the point. He also had that conversation with his mother in Endgame, and he kind of found that closure that he was always seeking. And now, because of all that loss and all the redeeming that he's doing, I think it started with his loss, and now, as he loses more, he also is redeeming himself because of all that stuff he lost. I think in Ragnarok, he redeemed himself with the worthiness and the who he is as a person and all that, and especially his father. Even after just losing him in that movie, he also, like, kind of redeemed and, like, was able to find closure within that. Now in this movie, with Natalie Portman coming back, he will redeem his loss for Jane, maybe get her back, or maybe just getting that closure, maybe not being in a relationship with her again, but just finding that closure, either sacrificing himself for her, or just being okay with not being with her. I don't think them ending up together is the main goal, or what should be done. I think he just needs to find that closure, and it just has to be done and over with, and he needs his just straight mindset. I don't think Thor will die this movie, but we do not know yet. But also, I think if Thor is gonna die, I want him to have closure within himself. He needs to find his self-love. And I think that's what this title means. Love and Thunder isn't about his love for Jane. I think it is, but not more than his self-love. My guess is that Thor Love and Thunder is going to be the redemption of that self-love and merciful love for everyone in the universe and for yourself. And being able to sacrifice yourself as a person, or your emotions or your feelings or whatever, for other people. But because of that self and merciful love, there will be lots and lots of thunder. So yeah, basically that's pretty much all I know about Thor, and that was basically my thesis. So yeah, let's get straight into the video. If you do enjoy, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe so you can hear more about the characters you love. Let's get straight into it. But before, whoa, don't transition yet. But before we get straight into it, make sure you have a fantastic day. Okay? I want that for you. Okay? That's all I want. This is all this is about. I just want you guys to be okay. I want you guys to have a fantastic day. But if you can't have a fantastic day today, okay, that's okay. That's fine. But make sure to have a fantastic day tomorrow. Alright, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Let's get right in. Alright, first, let's talk about the first Thor movie. So the first Thor movie, Thor Fulton gets sent to Earth because he was too childish and whatever. The main thing I want to talk about, because it's so important to Love and Thunder, is that Thor is someone who just expresses too much love. He cares too much, and it is detrimental to him in every scenario. He just wants stuff so bad, and he wants to care for people, and he wants to just win, but he also cares about himself too much. He's not able to let go and give up that sacrifice play in the beginning of the movie, but then that's what he does at the end of the movie. He practically almost sacrifices himself for Jane, and that whole storyline is absolutely phenomenal. And I just want to talk about Loki real quick. Loki's the flop. He doesn't show enough love, and that's why the Loki show was so amazing, because that he finally was able to express love to someone else, even if it's technically himself. I think because it's in a different universe, and it's a whole different person with different experiences and different whatever. I consider it as a different person, even though it's technically himself. I don't know. I don't really think of it that way, but you know. But Thor just expresses too much love, and he's just not able to see clearly. But obviously in Thor and Love and Thunder, I think he's able to see clearly, and I think he's going to try to make another sacrifice play, but I think he's going to live. Not really sure. We'll have to see. Thor: The Dark World, very worst movie. Yeah, I bet you can't even name the fallen villain. Oh, you might be like, the Dark Elf. Do you know his name? Yeah, I didn't think so. His name is Malekith. I talked to someone who's one of the favorite trilogies in Marvel is Thor. And they said, I love Dark World. I said, what is the villain's name? No clue. It's Malekith. Dark Elf, Fallen, messed everything up. Very boring, very storyline. But the most important thing I think is going to be very important for Love and Thunder is that Jane, what's the verb that you inhaled? Whatever. Absorbed the Aether or the reality stone. I don't think they knew that's what they were going to do in the first place, but then it was the reality stone at the end. It was the whole thing. But she has that gamma, sickness. She was almost dying. So I think from that she gets cancer, and that fits in with a storyline that Taika Waititi said he was using, the Mighty Thor. The Mighty Thor is a storyline where Jane gets the Mjolnir in the comics, and she's able to have the power of Thor. As Odin said, whoever wields it has the power of Thor. And so that's how she's surviving from having cancer, and that's why she doesn't die. But it still makes her more sick when she uses the hammer. So, by the end of this movie, I think she's going to die. Don't know, though. She might be the new Thor. I don't know how their logic is going to work, but we'll have to see. But yeah, I think that's really the only important part from this movie. It's not really a main thing. It's just but yeah, Thor: Dark World. Meh. And then we have Ragnarok. I'm just going to blabber about that. There's a lot of stuff happens in the movie. He loses everything. It continues happening in Infinity War and Endgame. His father, his mental health, his this and that. The main thing about Ragnarok is that he just loses everything, and he just loses his way of loving, and it's just so sad to watch, and that's why he gains weight in Endgame after losing to Thanos. So he did all this to redeem himself. He reforged Mjolnir, Mjolnir broke, and he reforged Stormbreaker to make up for that, and then he was finally going to kill Thanos, and that was going to be it, and he was going to be satisfied, but he didn't. So he's pretty full up. That's why he gained all that weight, and that's why in Love and Thunder he's going to have to lose all that weight and, start to find himself again. All right, and I think when he starts to find the love in himself again, he'll slowly move in this movie, and that's when he'll find Jane, and Jane will help him, and then in my theory, Jane will die, and that will help Thor kill Gore the God Butcher, or just end whatever this movie's ending is going to be. Hopefully, probably just kill the Gore the God Butcher. However, I do want Gore to stay, but we'll see. I think Christian Bale will be great. I hope he comes back. I think we should get a few big villains, so I would love Gore to be one of them. I want Gore, Kang, and Doctor Doom to be a bunch of the big villains in this franchise. I don't think we just have one Thanos. I don't think we do that. I'm so excited for Thor: Love and Thunder. I wanted to blabber about probably a little bit more, but no, I'm just excited. Valkyrie should be cool. I think Loki show up. If he doesn't show up, I want a post-credit scene with Loki. Please, 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 please. Post-credit scene with Loki, Kang, or Sylvie would be great. Trailer or for Black Panther, Wakanda Forever, I wouldn't mind. A lot. There's a lot I want. Eternals post-credit scene, maybe. Maybe Shang-Chi randomly. I don't think so. In this video, this is the sector where I have not seen the movie, and I'm gonna see the movie soon. So, yeah, I think that's all I really wanted to blabber about. This movie is gonna be about love, 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 mostly self-love. So love yourself. You know what I'm saying? Love yourself and love me a little bit. Give me a little like, a little subscribe if you enjoyed this video. Yeah, so if you enjoyed, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. Hopefully you have a fantastic day. And if you cannot have a fantastic day today, have a fantastic day tomorrow. I'll catch you guys in the next one. See you!